Hello, fellow Capricorns. Hope you're doing good. I'm going to be doing your June 2022 love reading. It can really be timeless. You don't even have to have Capricorn in your chart. If the message resonates, it resonates. You can watch it whenever, wherever. Don't force it if it doesn't fit. All that good stuff, guys. So yeah, I'm going to go and take a deep breath. We're going to say our prayer, and then we will pull energy for your person, or for you, your person, and the in-betweens. Yep. I pray to God, Spirit, my guides, my angels, my ancestors, and please help myself, Capricorn, and anybody watching to see the clearest messages for the highest good of all involved in our love and our relationships for June 2022 and timeless for whenever we watch it. So, we're going to be using the Mystical Tarot, and yeah, let's go. Alright, let's go and pull some energies for you here, Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know in June 22 in love? What do we have? I have quite a few Capricorn places myself. I'm a Capricorn ascendant and I think North Node. Pretty sure. Yeah. Which makes sense as to why I do stuff like this. So let's see. Okay, these are just coming out here. Got about 3. Okay, Spirits, I'm going to keep those 3. Alright. Bottom of the deck. 10 of Cups, Capricorn. Beautiful, really good energy to start with for you guys. Honestly, it feels like you guys are really coming into this space of emotional fulfillment. My hair is really odd sometimes. It feels like you're coming to this space of emotional fulfillment, guys. 10 of Cups is here for you. This could represent emotional fulfillment. It can represent family fulfillment, but this is like a love reading. So starting out as a love reading as the overall energy is great. It tells me that not only do you know what you want, but you're going to be getting that very soon if you haven't already seen it coming to you. But we're going to go ahead and take some, we got 3 cards here for you. We have the 10 of Pentacles reverse. We have the 8 of Wands reverse and Grace, which is Temperance reverse. So, yeah. I'm just getting that jealous energy again, Capricorn. Jealous people. Very unbalanced people around you. 8 of Wands reverse, maybe gossiping about you. 10 of Pentacles reverse can be family related. It could be your family or the other person's family. It feels like there is a very gossipy energy around you right now. This does not feel like your energy. It feels like there could be somebody around you who is just not happy with what it is you are bringing in, Capricorn, because you have the 10 of Cups, right? It's great. You have a really good energy coming into you right now. You have a very, very good energy coming into you right now, Capricorn, and it is one of those things where it feels like you just kind of got to trust the process, right? And you got to understand that if there are people around you that are not happy with what it is you're bringing in, that has more to do with them than it does you, right? It has everything to do with them than it does you. Because it's one of those things where, you know, you can't control how people react to what it is you want. But honestly, more than anything, what I'm feeling with these cards, I'm feeling like you may have had a falling out with your family. I feel like your family, regardless of whether it has to do anything with this relationship, there has been a deep imbalance in your family. I feel like there's a situation I'm seeing now where your family is very, very emotionally abusive, very verbally abusive. I would hope there's no physical abuse, and if so, I would highly recommend. I don't know the proper hotlines for that, but there are definitely sources out there that could help with stuff like that. If that is the case, I pray for you, and I'm so sorry. But it doesn't really feel like that to me. I'm feeling like just like backbiting energy, maybe people talking behind your back. That's kind of I feel like they tried to disempower you is what it feels like. I feel like being a Capricorn, that type of energy, I mean, you're hardworking. You are just the epitome of doing your business, like getting stuff done, and really standing in your power, making money, making moves. You know, maybe you own a business. It can be all kinds of stuff like that. And I feel like a lot of the times people get jealous. They try to compete with you. But it just has to do with their own insecurities and nothing to do with you, Capricorn. Right? It feels like you're in a great energy. It feels like people around you are seeing that. That 10 of Cups are like, oh no. Maybe they kept trying to keep you disempowered for so long, and now they see you stepping into your power, bringing in really beautiful things, and they're like taken aback, like, oh, Capricorn is actually, oh, okay, well, what the heck? And maybe you're just kind of stepping away from these people for a second. Maybe you're walking away from the family stuff, leaving behind anybody who's tried to keep you disempowered, to keep you down, because you know what? You deserve beautiful things. You deserve that 10 of Cups. Let's get some energies for your person here, Capricorn. First card out, we have the 9 of Wands reverse. This could be a karmic energy in your person's energy is what I'm feeling. This definitely could be somebody in their energy that is causing these issues. I feel like you both are probably marrying each other right now, Capricorn. I feel like you both have people around you who have treated you the same way. Let's get some more energies here for your person, Capricorn. What do we got for Capricorn's person, spirits? If we can get you cards, I will pull them for you. What do we got for Capricorn's person? So far, nothing. What do we got for Capricorn's person here, Spirit? Oh, yep, we got something there. Yeah, wow, we got a lot. Okay. Let's see. Oof, we got a big stack. This might not be all for your person, but we'll see. We'll tear through these. Yeah, man. Oh, wow, this is actually really nice. It's interesting energy. Yeah, I do feel like this might be. Yeah, spirits tell me this has more to do with your person than it does you. So let's go ahead and tear through these cards here. So I'm just gonna like kind of pull it as a story. So we're starting off with the consequences reverse, which to me is the card of justice in this deck. So your person may be going through I'm seeing some fire trucks. There's like 2 big fire trucks going by right now. They're not, obviously no sirens on, they're just driving by, but to me that feels like your person is being protected. I feel like your person may have gone through a lot of injustice in their life, and especially with this Knight of Wands reverse. I feel like this is somebody around your person. It could be, an ex, it could be a karmic person, friends, family, or anything like that. It feels like there is somebody around your person who has been causing problems, trying to make them feel like they don't deserve what it is. Because keep in mind that 10 of Cups is overall energy between you both. So you both are, you both are bringing this 10 of Cups into the relationship. You guys are seeing this relationship for what you want. And again, I feel like there are people out there that may not be happy about that, right? Because under that, we have death. So there's a major rebirth going in this connection, in your person and in the connection, which I feel like their rebirth is what's leading to the deepening of this relationship, because they are now seeing through their changes that people like this don't need to be around them. And so what it feels like to me is they're kind of cutting that energy off, right? They're seeing the injustice that has been in their life. They're not afraid to take action to cut that off, and it looks like they're bringing an end to some of the difficult aspects. Yeah, because we have the Fire Queen under that. Fire Queen could be Queen of Wands. To me, this is somebody that is stepping into their power. They are stepping into their power. They are not afraid to speak their mind, and they are not afraid to go after what it is they truly want out of life, which from what I can tell is this relationship with the 10 of Cups of the overall, right? Because we have the 5 of Cups under that. So there could have been a lot of sadness that your person is dealing with right now. This is turning into like your person reading more than it is you, Capricorn, because I feel like you as a Capricorn seem to be very solid right now. There may be, again, you may be questioning what it is you truly want out of a family because of what's happened. You've seen all the failures of your families in the past. Not maybe families, I don't know, maybe you've had multiple families, but seeing your failures, seeing what's gone wrong in family, and understanding that you can have a beautiful family life with this person, it seems. And it looks like they're seeing that too. But it's going to take some time for them to walk away from all of this. They may still be very sad with some of these endings that are happening in their life right now. Right? Because if we're taking a look here, we have, the Sun. So they are wanting a new beginning with you, Capricorn. They are seeing this relationship as a light in their life during a time of rebirth and darkness, even if they may not be saying that right now. Maybe they're keeping it to themselves. Maybe they're in a space of healing, and they're not really communicating everything to you right now because they're healing. They're in the sun. They're basking in the sun. They're starting to come to a deeper understanding of what this relationship truly means, and understanding that it's like this. I'm hearing the song. I don't even know how it goes. It's like a great escape or something, right? Like you got this relationship is serving. Oh, I see on the radio it says for God, right? So I feel like Spirit is stepping in right now and is really bringing about change here, because we have the Good Kitty reverse, which is justice in this deck. And so to me, you guys are really, really being helped out by Spirit, right? Your person is being helped out by Spirit. And I think one of those things, it's one of those things where there's not much else you can do other than to let Spirit do its thing and to let your person heal and rebirth and clear out the karmic cycles. Because if this is like a twin flame soulmate connection, a lot of the times the other person and you will be closing out karmic cycles. Let's say you come into union for a little bit and then you separate. During that separation, you're going to be clearing out so much, and that's what's going to allow you to come back into union, right? Because under that, we have the Tower. We already saw this card here. But we have the Tower. So your person is going through a major transformation. They are coming to some very real realizations about how the people in their lives have been causing them to feel disempowered, have been maybe keeping them away from this relationship. Maybe they walked away from you because these people in their lives were gossiping and telling lies and being jealous and backbiting and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be Spirit. But Spirit is taking care of all that stuff. Spirit will always step in to take care of that stuff. And that has been the overarching theme for almost all the signs, except for a few. Spirit is stepping in. It's like Spirit is like, nope, this isn't going to happen anymore. This relationship is a Ten of Cups for the both of you. It's a Sun card. It is what you both need to bring you to that next phase of your life. It looks like you're both going to support each other in a way that's going to be beautiful for growth in both of your lives and in the relationship as a whole. All right? Because we have the Queen of Pentacles. So to me, this is telling me of somebody. This is telling of somebody, maybe this person, that is really coming into their own. They're learning to step into their power. They're learning to understand what it is they want, and they're recognizing that they actually do want commitment. Maybe this is somebody who has been scared of commitment in the past because of past relationships, past hurts, and maybe that Nine of Wands reversed. Could be somebody who has just been all up in their ear, talking all kinds of mess and making them feel like less than they actually are. But you have come along and shown them their true nature. You have shown them their beauty, specifically by just reflecting it to them and just the way you treat them and how respectful and kind you are to the person. And that's what I'm feeling here, is this person now sees that. They're now learning through the contrast. They are seeing the differences between how you treat them and how the people in their lives treat them. And through that is allowing them to go through this rebirth process, which is bringing this relationship together. And if we take a deeper look here, final card in their energy, we have the King of Cups reverse, or Sea King, in this deck. This really speaks to me of emotional immaturity. Again, the backbiting energy. This could be an ex. This could be, I just feel like your person has a lot of stuff going on around. They have like friend groups that are falling apart. They have exes that are coming back around to try to fix things. They have all kinds of things going on, but they know that none of this ever really will, they know that none of this will ever compare to the love that you have shown them. And that's what I'm feeling with this, right? Let's go ahead and pull an in-between energy here for you, Capricorn. Where's my deck? All right. Let's do in-between energy between you and your person. What does Capricorn need to know between you and their person? What energies are present in this situation right now? What energies do we need to talk about here, Spirit? What does Capricorn need to know? What's going on between you two? What lessons are you learning? Whatever comes through, honestly, whatever comes through. It feels like it's a divinely ordained, and you just kind of have to be patient right now, right? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's definitely what it is. So we're going to go over these cards one by one. Starting off, we have, as in between energy, we have the Eight of Cups reverse. To me, this can represent the ending of some difficult cycles in the relationship that were caused by outside forces. Because I say that because we have the Empress reverse, we have the Seven of Swords reverse, and we have the Seven of Pentacles, right? So one thing I've learned recently about the Seven of Swords is it can be a change of perspective, and the Seven of Pentacles, it can be a change of the way you do things. It can represent change. It can represent the divine stepping in and understanding that the way things were going were not working, which is why this is in the reverse, because I feel like both you and your person have understood this. I feel like the people in their lives and the people in what I'm feeling is like the people in their lives have just caused so much drama within your person's life that since you're so connected, it is affecting you, and you feel that, right? But there's a need for you to embody your divine feminine energy right now. I feel like that's kind of true for both of you guys. It's one of those things where you need to be open to receive from the universe. Like the universe is trying to bring injustice into your lives, but in order to do so, you need to be patient and let it happen. There's really not much else you can do than focus on yourselves right now. And if you're meant to come back together, maybe you're already with this person, something that the divine will handle in divine timing is what I'm hearing here. Yeah, that's all I'm really getting. I mean, we can go on to the Seven of Pentacles, but it's just this need to stay patient, this need to just kind of focus on yourself and understand the Spirit is stepping in right now and is going to take care of this. All right, Spirit's telling me we can do one more pull for you here. Let's do one more final advice here for Capricorn. It's one of those readings where it's like, there's so much going on in the external that I don't really feel like there's much you have to do right now other than focus on yourself. With the Empress reverse, it's needing to get into that divine feminine flow state. And keeping in mind, like, a divine feminine flow state does not always mean doing nothing. Sometimes being in your divine feminine energy could be a very warrior-based energy. Like, if you think of divine feminine energy, it is an energy that will fight for what they believe in. They will fight for what they love, and maybe that's the lesson here for you right now, is you need to fight for what it is you believe in. And that doesn't always mean you need to go try to influence these other people. It's recognizing you need to take your power back and go within yourself and understand what it is you can do that's going to allow you to embody that energy more so. And that's what's going to bring rejuvenation into this relationship. But either way, Spirit's telling me that it does not matter. It does not matter whether you've been disempowered. Spirit is going to empower you. You know what I mean? If you think about feminine energy in general, how disempowered it has been over the course of history, as you've seen, the divine feminine energy is being rejuvenated and revamped in today's society. And even in the future, I think we're going to see a greater balance of that. It's definitely happening. And I think this is being reflected both within our relationships and in our external reality, right? So let's go ahead and get some more final pulls here for Capricorn and their person. What exactly is it that they're going through right now? How can we help them? What does Capricorn need to know? Final closing messages here for Capricorn. Not yet. I'm doing my best to shuffle vigorously to get some cards, but nothing's really popping, guys. Okay. Final closing message here. We're going to take the Four of Wands, guys. Four of Wands. Alright, so I'm not sure if I should even take it in reverse. Hold on, I'm trying to place my cards properly. The way it fell out was it fell in a way to where I could pull it in reverse, and I kind of just like, pull it like this. Spirit's telling me it doesn't matter either way. I feel like the message is going to be the same here. It's one of those things where if it's in the reverse, that means there's going to be some delays in the movement of the relationship. But what Spirit's telling me is that really doesn't matter, because the Four of Wands is here regardless. Regardless of whether you see movement, Spirit is telling me there is always movement in behind the scenes. When you see nothing happening is when the most is happening. Just because you don't see it in the physical does not mean it's not happening. If you know anything about the Tree of Life, I'm talking about more so in Kabbalah, would be like mystical. It's basically just like Jewish mysticism is what that technically would represent. But what I'm seeing here is within the Tree of Life, the way the energy moves through the Tree of Life. I mean, it comes from the ethers, and it works its way down to the different spheres or Sephiroth, right? And as it moves down, it moves all the way down into the physical reality, which is our 3D experience. But the energies become more dense and more complicated as they work their way down. And because of that, it's understanding that you're not going to see a lot of that. I mean, you don't even really get into the heart space until about halfway down, right? And so I think the biggest lesson I'm hearing for you right now, Capricorn, is forgiveness is necessary in order for this to come to fruition. There's a need to forgive the past. There's a need to let go of the hurts of your person, and understanding that they have been disempowered. The same way that you have been disempowered is the same way that they are being disempowered. Or it's one of those things where it's almost like you're being asked to guide them. Maybe energetically, maybe if you can't speak to this person right now, maybe they're in a space where there's just no communication, but not at any fault of your own, but because they are unable to, because there are people around them that are disempowering them. But that is not to give them energy, and that is not to victimize them, that is not to empower these other people. That is simply to just recognize that there are things happening behind the scenes that you may have no control over. So what I'm hearing here is, yes, this reunion and this union is definitely on the cards for you. We don't really have any counterpart energies here on the table, or I guess on the card and leg, because it's not on the table, but it is here, right? It is a divine union. This can be the twin flame card, soulmate card, marriage card, spiritual growth card, ascension, awakening. I feel like that's what this relationship is cultivating within both of you right now. And so again, I'm just going to leave it there for you, Capricorn. There's a need, Spirit tells me to pull a little more, so I'm going to just pull them out. One more. Spirit wants me to pull some more because we only got one card here as a final advice. So let's pull one more for you. Or not one more, but whatever comes out, right? So how can we clarify this here? Oh my god. I need to figure out a way to block off my seat, because every reading I keep dropping cards. I got a big stack in my seat. I think I got all of them. Yeah, so, yeah, that's great. It's not terrible. So I think as a closing message here, Capricorn, we have Seven of Cups. We have the Fire Kitten reverse, which is the Page of Wands reverse, and then we have the Ace of Wands, right? So there is a new opportunity coming your way very quickly, passionate, all that good stuff. But you may be confused because there may be people around that are trying to make you feel confused. It could be something where there's just like energy manipulation in the connection. Your person could be being, again, just kept down in various ways. There could just be like mental stuff, or maybe like, you mean the words of your caretakers and your friends and your ex-lovers, whether or not we want to believe it, oftentimes they stick with us for a long time. They impact us in ways that we may not always realize, and I feel like that's the main lesson here. There needs to be a shift in perspective. I know the 7 of Sevens to me in the Tarot mean needing to shift perspective, needing to approach this in a different way. Have more compassion for your person, and try not to blame them too much for being in this energy. Maybe they are in this energy right now, and they're in this energy of just kind of being a little immature, kind of not really going about things in a way that you feel is right or mature or healthy. But what I'm hearing is that that's just really not the case, and that your person here is innocent. It has nothing to do with them. It has everything to do with the people around them. And it's just needing to accept that, yes, this is happening for you, right? This is happening. It is happening even if you do not see it. It is still happening. There's nothing you can do to stop it. There's nothing that anybody else can do to stop it, because Spirit is taking the wheel. Spirit is always going to take the wheel in situations like this. And this has been the main theme coming out for so many different signs. And that's why I say these readings are not sign specific, because we all have every sign in our chart. Even if you don't have it, I mean, you literally have it in one of your houses. There's so many different modalities of astrology. It doesn't even really matter. Like, as long as the message resonates, it resonates. But Spirit's telling me it's about time to cut this reading. So I think the final closing message I have for you, Capricorn, is to focus on this. And it's not to say that it's not happening, but you need to focus on what's happening behind the scenes, what's being transformed in this relationship, what is coming into fruition in this relationship. This is all fiery, passionate energy, transformational energy. This can go all the way down to alchemy, right? I mean, we're getting very occult with it today, but I feel like it's a very mental transformative energy. Even though we don't really have very many swords, it feels like a lot of this is of the mind, and a lot of what's happening here is like it's like a paradigm. I'm seeing two different paradigms right now. It's like you have this paradigm and you have this paradigm. It's up to you which one you want to choose, right? Do you want to feed this, the confusion? Do you want to dwell on the past? Do you want to give in to what you don't see? Or do you want to trust in the universe, and do you want to see that this is coming together for you? Because it is. You know what I mean? So that's really what I got for you, Capricorn. It's a beautiful energy. It looks like you and your person are recognizing, again, the 10 of Cups. You guys are seeing marriage for each other. You guys are seeing a deeper level of commitment. You are understanding that what you want is on its way. It just needs to take time and patience, because Spirit is helping you behind the scenes. And yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Just be patient, work on yourself, have compassion for yourself and your person, and trust that you should choose this or choose this, and it is really your choice at the end of the day, and we all have free will. So whatever you decide to choose, I do wish the best for you and your person, and I really appreciate you watching, and I will see you in your next reading. Okay, Capricorn? Enjoy.